I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is amaraslogic. Got a new video for you today. We got episode, we gonna say one of NBA playoff, Milwaukee Bucks news, and all that going on right now. I just wanted to get online and just talk about some things that we've been discussing in the chat that I found very interesting, and then also talk about the NBA playoffs. So first thing I want to talk about, we got to talk about this Khris Middleton thing, y'all. That's the first thing we got to talk about is Khris Middleton. Can we or can we not trade Khris Middleton? Because we've been talking in the chat for the last couple days about his contract. Can we not sign and trade Khris Middleton, y'all? Is that not possible? Because I do think we should trade Khris Middleton, but I get it if people want to keep him, and that's kind of been the thing too. Maybe keep him one more year if he takes a player option. But I'm like, I just think we need to make a move. We just need to do something different. We just need to make a move right now. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Bucks Nation. We here. It ain't over. We still talking. We still got stuff to figure out. We still got our coach in place. We still got a lot to talk about here, y'all. A lot to talk about. Shout out to the chat. Man, Philly got dog walk today too. Woo, that was rough to watch. They got dog walk. Oh man. And did y'all see? Hey, look, I got my apron on. Y'all, I got my apron on, y'all. Cause I want us to cook a little bit today. I got my apron on today. We need to cook. It's 22 people in the chat here. Please hit the like button. Speaking of 22, what are we doing with Khris Middleton, y'all? Let's spend some time to talk about Khris Middleton. Y'all, what are we doing with Khris Middleton? Let me get in the chat right away here. What are we doing with Khris Middleton? Mr. Cool, let's go Bucks. What up, Mr. Cool? Big Ken said, yo, Bucks Nation. Nabel said, yo, what's up? What up, Nabel? Pam said, hi, everyone. What up, Pam? Christian, what up, what up? Yo, what up, bro? Cologne, what's up? What's up? Kenny Mack said Bucks should start a whole new roster by looking for a good G League players that could help them next year. Won't be a bad idea. Interesting. I think you could find talent. I think beauchamp is somebody that we found through the G League. So I definitely think that's reasonable to get somebody or to just use that as an avenue to look for talent. I totally agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see who else. Mac P, what's good? The playoffs ain't the same without the Bucks in it. The NBA need Milwaukee energy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. It's not the same. I definitely agree. It's not the same. I definitely agree. It's hard to watch. It's definitely hard to watch. Yeah, it's painful actually because it shouldn't have went like that. But you know what? Speaking of that, we gotta be real, y'all. I'm gonna say something, and I just want y'all to think about it before y'all respond. If we look at the two teams that have already been eliminated from the playoffs, right? We look at the Bucks been eliminated, and we look at Memphis have been eliminated. Will we say that both of those teams have the two weakest coaches in the playoffs that we would say as far as ability? What about that? I'm just saying. Think about that. Think about that. Did the two weakest coaches get eliminated first in the NBA playoffs? And what are we doing with Middleton? What up, Max? He said big Bucks pod strong. Yeah, yes, sir. Kenny Max said, I'll take Gary Trent. I like Gary Trent, but you don't think he'll be expensive? I like Gary Trent. Yeah, exactly. The Dallas Mavericks do have interest in Middleton. Absolutely. Absolutely they do. And but I would think if he were to go to Dallas, I think it would be a sign and trade. So I think we would get something in a return if we got Middleton if Middleton went to Dallas. I think that's what would happen. I believe. Max said Khris numbers this year in the playoffs were good. Eh, he had his moments. Yeah, he had his moments. That's the thing. It's inconsistent. That's the problem. Christian said, man, just watch the Celtics Sixers. Shit is depressing, but man, I wish we could get Brown. Jaylen Brown is the truth. I'm telling y'all. I've been telling y'all, Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum. Hold on, he said, Tony Tone said, no need to trade him for him. We need dogs. Okay, like, for example, who, Tony Tone? For example. Pam said, hit the like button. Appreciate it. Yes, Pam, hit the like button. I got to share this. I haven't shared this nowhere. I just went live recklessly. Shout out. I appreciate y'all enjoyed it. 7Z said, the Bucks just need another veteran borderline. No, see, that's the thing. It can't be no borderline no more. We need another legitimate all-star, like a real 1-2 punch. Nah. We not doing that. No, that fringe all-star, no. Giannis needs a bona fide stud. So look, for example, did you see what AD did? AD is supposed to be their second best player. Look at the numbers he's putting up. They're dynamic. That's what you want in your second fiddle. They can do that. You got LeBron putting up his numbers, and then look at AD. AD is playing like a high-level all-star. That's what you don't get from Middleton. He's been doing it consistently. And the only thing that'll stop AD is him being hurt. That's it, y'all. That's the truth. So no, we don't want any borderline all-star. No. You don't think Giannis deserves some type of player like that? That's why people in the chat be clamoring for Dame Lillard, because Dame Lillard is bona fide. You get Dame Lillard, you might lose some size and defense, but what you get offensively is generational talent. He could drop 50 at any time. Do you know what type of luxury that is, that you have two players that could drop 50 at any time? That simplifies a lot. And you don't got to worry about the big shot. You got Dame. He specializes in the big shot. So for the people to say age and all that, Dame got a lot in the tank. It ain't like his team be going deep in the playoffs. They be 1-2-3 Cancun early. His legs is good. And you don't think he going to play some of his best basketball of his life if he came here knowing he had a true running mate in Giannis? I'm gonna be real. I would get Khris Middleton on the first thing smoking if I could get Dame Lillard. Because that's a game changer. Dame Lillard is a game changer. You get him, it changes your whole offense. You move, even though we have a smaller backcourt, you move Jrue to the 2. Oh, because that's the problem. We're struggling at the 2, y'all. We don't really have a 2 guard. Grayson, now those aren't starters. Those are backups masquerading as starters. Grayson Allen ain't no starting 2 guard. We know that. So we need to, if we can even push Jrue there, that at least stabilizes that position, and then you let Dame run point. Do you know how nasty that would be having Dame? We could, and then Beauchamp would get more run, and I think Beauchamp has more to offer than we've even seen yet. I think Beauchamp is really legit. 7Z said young players don't know how to win. Get someone 25 to 30 years. That's fine. But yeah, just some younger. Just somebody got some legs. Y'all got to understand, our offense should be more up tempo. We should be running. Giannis is an up and down player. We do too much half court, too much set. We need to be pushing the pace. We need players that can play with pace. That's the problem. We don't have players that can play with pace. Mr. Cool said Memphis Grizzlies coach Jenkins was a Bucks assistant for 5 years under Budenholzer. Ha! Ha! So that's even funnier that they both got put out because their philosophy sucks. That's why. Absolutely. What's up, Patricia? I've been thinking if we can get a healthy mid next season, should we keep him? I'm off the Middleton bandwagon, Patricia. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm off the Middleton bandwagon. I just think we need, like how we need another coach. I just think we need. I don't think Middleton can stay healthy. I just don't think he can. I don't think Middleton can stay healthy. I just don't. Patricia said Brown gets outshadowed by Tatum, but he's definitely better. I completely agree. I'm telling you, man. Hey, you give me Jaylen Brown over Tatum any day of the week, I'm cool. You give me Jaylen Brown over Tatum. If you don't think that I would trade Khris Middleton in a millisecond, if that meant we could get Jaylen Brown, you're crazy. Jaylen Brown would change. He would be a game changer, like a franchise changer. Because you would have two franchise quality players on the same team at key positions, at a wing and at a big. Could you imagine how dynamic that would be? I don't even know if Bud could mess that up. I don't even know if Bud could mess that up, y'all. Jaylen Brown. Oh, let me ask y'all this: who would you? Okay, if you had to, obviously we would trade Khris Middleton. Would you rather have Dame or Jaylen Brown? I'm thinking everybody gonna say Jaylen Brown, but I'm interested to see if anybody would be inclined to go with Dame, because there's pros and cons to both of them. Tony Tone said I would trade Middleton for Tim Hardaway Jr. or maybe some draft. That's not enough, bro. Tony Tone, Tim Hardaway Jr. That's like, I don't know. He like a step above Javon Carter. That ain't enough. Nah, I'm not doing that, sir. Not that. Roscoe Wooler said Dame would be perfect fit for the Bucks. I agree. If it just meant giving up Middleton and maybe like Pat Connaughton or somebody, send him back where he came from. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. I like Dame. I think Dame would fit in our offense. He comes from a small market team, so he would understand Milwaukee. He would get it. Like, and I think he would respect Giannis. Giannis would already respects Dame. They respect each other. I think it would be a perfect fit. I could see championship instantly. Like I said, if we had Dame, I'm not saying Jaylen Brown is better, but you have Dame, you have a bona fide, like, Dame gets buckets. He always gets buckets. Dame is a 30-point-a-game scorer, y'all. You don't think that's going to change everything if he came here, y'all? Not saying Jaylen Brown wouldn't. He would in his own way. You get Dame, you getting 30 a game. Hitting all the big shots. Stretching the defense where they got to respect it. You can't double. There's no way for you to double Giannis. And then we keep Brook. That's a 60-win team. That's a 60-win team. With the right coach and just a couple of pieces, you add Dame and you just get rid of Khris and maybe like Pat and fill in the pieces, and maybe a couple other players might want to come for a year because they know that the championship is almost guaranteed. How do you turn that down? I guess I'm asking. Can you turn that down? Pam said Karl Anthony Towns might be a possible trade target. They're considering moving him. Interested. But we couldn't have Karl Anthony Towns, I don't think, Pam, and Brook, though. I think it would have to be one or the other. I don't think we would be able to have both. But I like Karl Anthony Towns. And I think he needs to be in a position where he doesn't have to worry about being a man. So I could understand that. Kind of have like a Twin Towers thing going. But he could shoot the three. Giannis could be in the paint. Huh. So he could stretch. Huh. Yeah. I could see how that could work. I could see how that could work. 7Z, what up? What up? He said Dame is injury prone. I'm not going to say all that. But he has had some injuries. Facts. But JT, what's good? We need to go after Brown, Bridges, Kuzma, Claxton, if available. Those are good. Yes, those are all quality people. Those are all quality people, JT. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Huh. Kenny Mack said I like Jordan Clarkson. Me too. It got to be at the right price, though, because, he don't play no defense either. Lee Bruce said Boston can't offer Brown the Supermax unless he makes an all-NBA team this year. Okay, so if he does... Okay, wait. So if he doesn't make all NBA, he can't get the super max. So then would he get more money as a free agent? I guess let me know in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So many of y'all in the chat commented. Shout out to y'all. Eli J said, gotta keep Middleton or lose him for nothing. Only other option is sign and trade. Yeah, sign and trade. Yeah. I mean, do you guys really want to waste another year of Giannis? With an up and down Middleton? I mean, like, we gotta figure out a way to get rid of dude, y'all. Like, we gotta stop this now. We love Middleton. We love what Middleton has done for the Bucks. We love he assisted in bringing a championship to the Bucks. But it's time. Giannis deserves a more explosive player. Let's be real. As much as I love Middleton, Middleton ain't never averaged more than 21 points a game in his career. Never. You don't think Giannis deserves somebody who can get 26, 27 points? You know how much of a difference that makes, y'all? Come on, man. I understand the Middleton sentiment. I do, but come on, man. When you can get players like that, we got to get him up out of here. We just got to get him up out of here. Sadowski said, Dame greater than Brown, same top 75 player all time. Bucks need a true point guard. I think he would be a perfect fit. I do think I would love to have either player, but I think Dame would be the perfect fit for what we got going. I think he would be a veteran, know what's going on, know how to win, ready to win. So I just really think Dame would be the perfect fit. I really do. Buck City TV, what's good? What's good, Bucks family? What's good, Buck City? Shout out. Big Ken 87 said Dame is an easy money slide. That's what I'm saying. You know, like, it wouldn't be those lulls we have in the offense like that where can't nobody score, because Dame gonna get you buckets. Dame is gonna get you buckets. Dame gonna take it to the rack. Dame is gonna get you buckets. I just think Dame would be a difference maker, a huge difference maker if we could get somebody like Dame. JT, interesting comment. I'd prefer Giannis at PG and at the rest tall, athletic two-way guys, but he needs to put some work on his ball handling and passing. So you want to see Giannis as like a point forward, like a Ben Simmons? He's just so turnover prone, though. I know why you said that, JT. I get it. JT. I can't trust him, JT. I can't trust him. Eli J said the Bucks don't have many options but to fire Bud and resign their free agents and re-sign their free agents, Brooke and Khris. I think we have options, Eli J. Don't say that, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't say we. There has to be options, and I'm sure they're thinking of them as we speak. I'm pretty sure they're thinking of them as we speak. The Bucks have options. We can sign, like, that sign and trade is probably our best bet, is a sign and trade with Khris. But we're in agreement now that we're better suited trading Khris at this point. We're in agreement now, right, y'all? We're in agreement, right? We think this is best for the team, and not just him, but other players as well, right? We all on the same accord now, I think. Mr. Cool, I've been saying that. I was talking about that in the chat. I think you were in that chat too. Exactly. We do need a coach. We do need a head coach before we draft. Indeed, that's why I said being respectful maybe after the NBA playoffs or something like that. But before draft, absolutely. But I do think that the Bucks probably will wait till after the NBA playoffs to let go of Bud. That's what I think. That's me personally. Let me see here. Oh, what up, Tony Jackson? I don't see you in there. What up? I can't even watch the playoffs now without the Bucks. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Let me just say something real quick. You know why this stuff with the Bucks sting like it's sting right now? Let me explain it to y'all and put it kind of how I feel. I feel like last year it didn't feel nothing because Middleton was hurt, and we knew that we couldn't win without Middleton because what Middleton does in the playoffs, right? This year, how well we played with injuries and everything we accomplished during the regular season, to lose to a 10th seed, that hit different. When you have the best record in the NBA and you lose in the first round that handily, that hit different. And we can't make no excuses. We can make excuses for last year. We can't make no excuses for this year. Every player on that team had a role in them losing 4 games out of 5. Every player, every coach. That was a complete debacle what we watched. That's why it hit different. Because of how they lost. And why they lost is why it hit different. That's exactly why it hit different. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but that's how I feel about it. Matt Brown said, "I feel Beal deserve a chance to make a deep run." Now that's a dude that stay hurt, but I don't know if he doing that on purpose to preserve his body until he out of washed it. But I like Bradley Beal, Matt Brown. I like dude. I like it. Oh man, Thozia, if you guys let go of Bud and replacement fails, you guys are stuck. Not letting go of Bud is the correct move. What? No, bro. No. You can. Wow. Come on. Come on, man. Bud is. You can't give Bud any more passes. You've had a 2-time MVP. You've had multiple best records in the NBA. No. We're not doing that. No. Bud need to go, sir. That I think if you did a vote of Bucks Nation, I think 80% of people would say that they would want Bud out of there. 80% would say they would want Bud out of there. Let's not do that, y'all. Come on, man. Nah. No, there's no way that I see that Bud deserves to come back next year. There's nothing that you can tell me that says he did enough in this playoffs this season to say that he deserves another chance. No, I'm not doing that. No. He's out of there, bro. He's out of there. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's no. Wow. Kenny Mack said, "I see Giannis as a Magic Johnson. If he didn't have turnover problems and had a nice hook shot and inside jump shot, hilarious." Yeah, I mean, he has potential. He still can get there. He can still get there, bro. You never know. Othello Rucker, what's good? Middleton, a glorified KC. That's low key disrespect, Othello. Come on, bro. Don't do that, man. Come on, KCP. That's disrespect. Middleton is better than that. Middleton has been an all-star, sir. Come on, man. Don't do that. Patricia P said at Christian, I think new coach and blood will help Giannis with that free throw percentage. Whatever we need to do to help Giannis with that free throw percentage would be appreciated. Shout out to Patricia. Oh, okay. Sanju Tay said, "Do we have to get Dame? Do we have to? I would like to get somebody on that level. Whoever you want. I just want somebody on that level. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Somebody on that level. A Dame. And like I said, no one's saying we don't like Khris Middleton or Khris Middleton hasn't accomplished a lot and had great moments. We're just saying right now where Giannis is in his career, he needs a more stable and a higher echelon running mate. That's what we're saying. We're not saying Khris Middleton can't be your second best player. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me just plug this charger in real quick. No, Khris Middleton cannot be your second best player. That's it. That is it. Not now. Not in today's NBA. Not in today's NBA. He can't be your second best player. No. We got lucky that y'all gotta understand. We won that championship. He had his moments, but Giannis went nuclear, getting 50 points, all types of 40 and 20. Giannis went berserk, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Yes, Middleton kicked in and played well, but Giannis went crazy. He went crazy, y'all. So yes, you're gonna win when someone is that dominant as Giannis is. You're gonna win games. He can single-handedly go on individual runs. Y'all feel me? Like, come on, man. We here. We cooking. I got my apron on. We cooking. We cooking right now. I'm just saying. Who else? I see a lot of Bradley Beal. So would you guys trade Khris Middleton for Bradley Beal too? Let me know in the chat. What's up with this Bradley Beal talk? 7C said the Bud should have been gone. The title. Oh, absolutely. The title saved him. Oh, it saved him. He was out of there. He was out of there if they didn't win that championship. He was out of there. He was definitely out of there. Fast, too. It would have been fast. I think right now, respectfully, if he didn't have the situation that happened in his personal life, I think he would be gone by now. And low-key, like we've been saying in the chat, maybe we should get rid of Horse, too. Just start fresh. New coach, new GM. What y'all think about that? New coach, new GM. Just sever ties because of their relationship. Just start fresh. What about that? What about that, y'all? Get rid of Horse and Bud together. I don't think that would be a bad idea at all. Lee Bruce said we already traded away our second in 2029. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, those now you got to think about all those draft picks we even gave away. Then we give like 5 second-round draft picks for Jay Crowder, who we didn't play. That I don't know what we can do through the draft. This might be our last chance to get somebody good for a minute. That's why I'm saying we need to use Khris Middleton now, y'all. We don't have no draft equity. We don't have no draft picks. So what are we gonna do, y'all? Do y'all get what I'm saying? We have to do it now. We can't wait. If we can make a move and use Khris Middleton to get an upper echelon tier 2, tier 1 player, you gotta take that chance. You gotta do it. If it's Dame, Jaylen Brown, any of those type caliber players, and all you gotta do is get rid of Middleton and like Pat Connaughton, yes, get them out of here, y'all. Are y'all crazy? Oh, come on, man. Y'all gotta be real. I think it's just like a sentimental value with Khris Middleton with some of y'all. We need to get Giannis a different running mate, y'all. That's it. You see what y'all saying? Kenny Mack said, "Yeah, we ain't got no draft picks, so we ain't gonna be thought of in the draft." Yeah, agreed. Okay, still Bradley Beal talk. What's up with Bradley Beal? Pastor Mendo, what's up? What up? Got here late, but I'm glad you made it, bro. Same. Glad you made it. What up, Brenda? Everybody keeps saying what Giannis isn't good at, but what player doesn't have any flaws in their game? Who? That's true. Shout out to Brenda. What up, Brenda? Just looking through y'all going in. We gotta use him or trade him. Draft not yet. That's the thing. We gotta make a decision on Middleton, y'all. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing with Middleton? Like, they need to do that soon because that's the only like equity we really have is Khris Middleton and his current contract, which would be considered like dead weight off of somebody else's books after a year losing that $40 million. So that is our equity. That is our trade capital. It is Khris Middleton. We need to be able to use Khris Middleton to get back somebody better than Khris Middleton, as crazy as that sounds. That's what we need to do. So that's why Dame, they would take him out of respect for Dame and, oh, we want you to start winning. You know what I'm saying? And let him go for, like, kind of like the KG thing. When KG got traded from Minnesota to the Celtics, maybe the Portland does something like that for Dame. And it wouldn't be the worst trade getting Khris. They're still getting back a solid player, but then they got the young players to build with. And then they got a veteran leader there. who done won a championship already and can teach them about winning. Everybody wins. I just feel like everybody wins in the Portland situation. If Middleton were to go to Portland and we got Dame, I think everybody wins. I don't see a loser in that. Do y'all see a loser in that? Seriously. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being for real. That's actually an even trade if you think about it. Bro, what up, Brandon King Carter? Shout out. Shout out. Go Bucks, Spirit Deer. Yes, sir. Shout out. Buck City TV said, I'm still in shock. The fact that we're going to miss the whole Deer District experience. Damn. That's true. We didn't even get no Deer. They lost so early, we didn't even get to use the Deer District. How wild is that? Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. This team failed so early. They didn't even allow fans to engage and enjoy the outdoor festivities outside of Fiserv Forum. We weren't even gifted one day because these fools lost that fast. That fast. And y'all want to keep Khris Middleton? If we don't get him on the first thing smoking for somebody good and get Middleton up out of here, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping with this Middleton stuff, for real. Middleton, we got to get him up out of here, y'all. He got to go. He has to. Gibson Nicholas said, we need to hire Nick Nurse as the Bucks' new head coach for our next season. Please, Bucks, do it and stop playing. Yeah, we all love Nick Nurse. We just need a coach that's able to adjust on the fly. That's what we need. We need a coach that's able to address, just like he's able to make adjustments on the fly. He's able to make adjustments on the fly. That's the type of coach the Bucks need. Nick Nurse is one of those coaches. If Ty Lue becomes available, he's one of those coaches. There are a ton of coaches that I think would fit the bill to replace Bud. And I said, Bud is, you know what? Bud is a great coach for an up-and-coming team. You know what I'm saying? For an up-and-coming team, Bud is a good coach. Because he's the type of coach that can get you to the playoffs. But he's not the type of coach that can win you series in the playoffs due to his style and not being able to change. That's the Achilles heel. It can get you in the regular season. His style of play, the way the Bud plays, is awesome for regular season. But when you get into the playoffs of Bud's style and you're not able to adjust, adapt, or make adjustments at halftime or game to game, and you can only do it this way, and this way has to work, otherwise there's no backup plan, you can only get so far. The reason we won a championship we won, like I said, Giannis went nuclear, and Middleton played out of his mind. And Kevin Durant, shoe was too small. So there was a lot that went right for us to win that championship, and none of it had to do with coaching. Period. None of it had to do with coaching. None had to do with coaching. In my opinion. 801 Sleepy Z said, I think we need a rebuild. I think rebuild might be a little too much. When you saying rebuild, I guess go a little deeper on that. What you mean by rebuild? Because that's a strong word when you say rebuild. That's like blowing everything up. Do you think it was a conspiracy with Bud? He can't be that dumb. Brandon, I don't know, Brandon. Bud, I just never know with Bud, Brandon. Shout out to Bud. Shout out to Brandon. Jimmy Roller in the chat. Jimmy Roller, what up? What up? Middleton has to go, but Bud needs to be the first one to go. Yeah. But what is y'all talking about? What about Horst? Does Horst need to go? What about Horst? Does he need to go? Oh, come on. Hey, look what I'm about to put up here, y'all. I just saw this. Theo Gia said, Tyler Hero for Middleton. I don't know if I'm doing that. Not for this. Nah. I don't know if I can do that. I get it. I just don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, Passamendo, he told you 81 sleep. We can't rebuild. We ain't got no picks. Giannis will guarantee us a playoff spot. Facts. Mr. Cool said, seriously, the best coach for the Bucks is Nate McMillan. We in the finals next season. Nate McMillan. I know why you said that. You're not. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Nate McMillan? Okay. Kenny Mack said Beauchamp going to take off next year, though. I hope so. I really hope so. We need it. Mr. Cool said Christian Wood for Middleton. Oh, nah. And what else? Oh, that ain't enough, Mr. Cool. Come on, man. Middleton bring more to the table than that. Sadowski said we either bring in another player on levels better than Khris or Jrue. Not many in the league, but Dame is definitely one of them. Or we just might as well not bother. That's fair. But I do think if we can bring Dame in for Khris, that's something we should do. Absolutely do. I definitely think we should do that. Is there any other players y'all thinking about that are reasonable that maybe we could trade Middleton for? Damn, Mr. Cool, you said he was damaged goods? That's a little rough, right? Mr. Cool, Middleton damaged goods, bro? Damn, that's a little strong. Uh-oh, I'm putting this up. Tony Tone. What y'all think about this? LaVine for Middleton. Zach LaVine for Khris Middleton. What you doing? What y'all doing? Zach LaVine for Khris Middleton. What are y'all doing? Nah, y'all ain't gonna run from this one. I want to know Zach LaVine for Middleton. That is a very interesting trade. LaVine is extremely explosive, but he did just sign a big contract. He's young. He did have an injury past, but he's extremely explosive. And I think with the right team, right coach, he's an all-star every year. I think he has more upside than Khris Middleton. I just don't know about his IQ. But Zach LaVine is very explosive. I'm going to say that. Zach LaVine is very explosive. My boy Robert Brooks, what up? Bud choice of players around Giannis is worse than his coaching. Facts. At least the right players would cover up his mistakes. Valid. Yeah. All true. My boy Simeon Carter said fire Coach Bud, all caps. We all want him gone, bro. I just think they letting it let some time pass to let him mourn and all that before they get him out of there. What about DeRozan, Brandon Ward? I always liked DeRozan. I done told y'all, but then y'all jumped on me about saying I like DeRozan. So hopefully they don't come at you like they came at me, Brandon, for saying DeRozan. They're like, DeRozan? He can't shoot the three. I'm like, man, DeRozan still averaged more points than this man. And not shooting the three. And going to the free throw line, which we need. Actually. I actually would rather have DeRozan than LaVine. I think DeRozan would fit what we do better. I would rather have DeRozan than LaVine. Gordon Hayward, absolutely not. RJ Barrett, absolutely not. 7Z, no way we'll be able to get Klay Thompson. Absolutely not. Oh, Jimmy Roller said, nah. I don't think this would ever happen. Theo Zia said Randall and RJ for Middleton. I would do it. I just don't think it would happen. Let's see. What is with y'all on this Julius Randle business? When is they going to fire Bud? We love to know, said Gibson Nicholas. That's all. We just waiting for that ball to drop, sir. That's when we gonna know the ball's gonna get rolling. Once Bud get fired, then things will start. The business will start to pick up. Business will definitely start to pick up once Bud get fired. But like we said though too, it's gonna be hard to get players when we don't know who the coach is. And even if it's Bud, we definitely got to trade somebody because this team in its current format isn't explosive enough to win with Bud as the coach. Y'all got to understand, we need more talent to win because of Bud's lack of coaching ability. I don't know if y'all understanding that. We need better players to cover up for Bud. We can't expect Giannis to be scoring 50 points consistently because that's what it's going to take to make up for Bud. Seriously. Or Middleton averaging 35. Is that reasonable for Middleton? No. Is that reasonable for Giannis? No. So they need more all-around talent. And then we got to blame Horace for giving up so many picks to get certain players. He has to be held accountable as well. I mean, with us not having picks till like 2030 is crazy. Do y'all know that's crazy? Not really having picks till 2030? Why did you give so many? Why did you get 5 second-round picks for Jay Crowder? I would have traded Jay Crowder for a second-round pick. And that's it. That's it. What else do you... He's Jay Crowder's man is older. What am I giving you more than a second-round pick for Jay Crowder? Why am I giving you 5 for Jay Crowder? That is crazy. That didn't bother y'all? Like 5 second-round picks or whatever for Jay Crowder? Come on, man. Get Horst out of there, too, now. I'm going to start that, too. Oh, Mr. Cool said Zach LaVine way overrated. Okay. What about firing? Let's talk about firing Horst, though. Horst do need to be fired. I don't care what nobody say. Horst need to be fired. He needs to be fired as well. Christian Brighthead said Middleton is our biggest asset. We should not trade him for just the sake of... No, that's not what we're saying. No. We want value back, sir. That's what we're saying. We want somebody that if we could... We want to get somebody better than Middleton. That's why we're saying like the Dame situation would be perfect. Both teams would win. Dame would be in a situation where he could win a championship. Middleton can go somewhere and get the money he wants and kind of be the man there with the young players and build and teach them how to win since he done won a championship. And he's older now, so. And Dame can run with Giannis up and down. Dame ain't no real half-court player like that. He can run, so it'll just speed up our tempo. And then it'll allow Jrue to be more of a natural scorer and a secondary passer. DeRozan is older. He froze up a couple times. Patricia P said Jeremy Grant. Solid player, but not just for Middleton. We got to stop disrespecting. Middleton is a former All-Star, y'all. So we going to want All-Star quality back. These Christian Woods, no. We have an All-Star player, a shooter. If we're going to give him up, we're going to have to get something of equal value. Maybe a disgruntled player over there, like a disgruntled All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But we're not going to just give him away for just regular player. Nah. We not giving up Middleton for no non-All-Star. That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that then. I'm not trading Middleton. If I can't get back an All-Star quality player, I'm not trading Middleton. Why would I do that? Big Ken said, I just came back from the store. I'm eating a white cheddar popcorn. All right. Enjoy. Shout out to Big Ken. Pass him in. Reggie too inconsistent. Sleepy. Okay. Jaylen Brunson. Oh, they would never do that. Yeah, that nah, that would never happen. Jaylen Brunson for Middleton is wild. I think it's 2029. I said, yeah, that's still terrible. 2020. We don't have no picks till. So we got to hold Horse responsible. We need Horse out of there. That's why I said we need to sever the ties. Y'all talking about Bud. Y'all got to go deeper. Y'all got to go deeper. It's not just about Bud. It's about Horse too. He's the one that gave up all these draft picks. And for players that we didn't even use. So no, he needs to go too. It ain't just Bud. Get Horse out of there too. You can find a GM. It's about getting the right coach though, and Nick Nurse is not gonna be around forever. That's what we gotta understand. This is about getting a quality coach. And if you want Nick Nurse, you can't wait all day. You're gonna have to make it shake. We gotta be real. William Johnson said, yo, shout out Amber. Shout out to you, William Johnson. What's good? Yeah, Jaylen ain't leaving the Knicks. You right. That's a fact. Yeah, Jaylen, he's the king over there now. Bucks and 4 podcast said Bobby Grayson, Pat, first round pick for Poole. Ha! That I can't trust Poole. And giving up Bobby too. But I know why you have to. Poole ain't been the same since he got in the altercation and he got his system rebooted. He ain't been the same. I can't do it. I know why you. I know where you're going with that. I know. Brenda Word said Horse and Bud kick rocks and pots. Facts. Get him up out of here, Brenda. Get him up out of here. Horse gotta go. I'm telling y'all, it can't just be Bud. We gotta do this the right way. And somebody said rebuild, and that's not the right. That's not the right word I would use. I would say we need to retool. You know what I'm saying? Just add a couple different tools. Remove a couple tools a little older with newer tools. You had an old Phillips head that's starting to get a little rust on it. I don't want to use this no more. Get the new one. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting a flathead. You're just getting a newer, you know what I'm saying, Phillips head. It's all good. But it's time. Middleton is an older Phillips head. You can use it for a lot. It's cool, but it ain't the same. Get some up in here that's better. That's it. And I like Middleton, but it's time. Tim Jones said we need another OG coach to actually play it in Bud's ear for if he stays. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Like yeah. Okay, yeah. So like another assistant coach that would be there to kind of talk to Bud, to kind of reason with him, or try to help him adjust. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like a former head coach. Yeah. I got you. Let's see what my boy Pastor Mendo said. We need to do what the Lakers did, get younger and a new coach. Yeah, that's what the Lakers did. Absolutely, Pastor Mendo. Absolutely. We do need to do that. Huh. Look at Bucks and 4 podcasts. Khris or Jrue, Bobby, Marjon first for Kawhi. Value kind of low due to injuries. Rumors he may leave. Would y'all do that trade for Kawhi Leonard? Would y'all do that trade for Kawhi Leonard? I see Paul George. Lee Bruce said Brooke is a free agent this offseason. Man, what are we doing there? We're going to re-sign Brooke. I don't see how we don't re-sign Brooke. Y'all don't think we're going to re-sign? Oh, man. We're going to re-sign Brooke. Brooke love it here. We're going to re-sign Brooke. Brooke love it here. Y'all crazy. But I do think it's gonna cost us a little bit of money though. It's gonna cost. It ain't gonna be cheap. That I assure you, won't be cheap. Who else would you guys want to see get traded to? I got Grayson that I don't mind getting traded. I don't care about Ingles, Dragic, Pat Connaughton. It's most of the team actually, besides like 3-4 players. Everybody else to me is tradable. Big Ken 87 said I like Kawhi, but kind of injury probably. Yeah, I think even the low management. I think the tweak he had in this year's playoffs was just abnormal, and I also don't know what his pain tolerance is. It seems like he needs to be 100% to play. He won't play with any pain. It seems like, or am I wrong? But that's what it seemed like would do that. He don't want to play with no pain at all. I'm like, grown people don't even do that. What's wrong with this man? I wonder if he's thinking of doing a sign and trade with Brook. You think they would do it? You think they would sign and trade Brook for who? For who though? Bro. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would trade him. Lee Bruce said he's 35, man. His value ain't gonna get higher than after defensive player of the year caliber. See, you're right though. Would y'all be okay trading Brook? Y'all would trade Brook? I don't know. It depends who you getting back. I would do it for Miles Turner, Lee Bruce. I would do that. Adam Chicago boy said Jordan Clarkson. Okay, I like Jordan Clarkson. He's definitely explosive. I like Jordan Clarkson. The problem is he don't play defense. That's the problem. This is crazy. Y'all put some crazy trades in. This dude said Edwards and Towns for Middleton, Jrue, and Beauchamp. Would y'all do that trade? Look at that. Y'all put some wild trades in. Look, what? Let me put this back up. Look at this trade. Edwards and Towns for Middleton, Jrue, and Beauchamp. Y'all doing that? That's interesting. Y'all got some very, very interesting trades in here. I'm gonna put some of these up. That's all. That's all I really care about. Keep Giannis, Bobby, and Beauchamp. Yep. Those are the only players. Everybody else is tradable to me. I completely agree, Brenda. Shout out to Brenda. Jimmy Roller said, "Yeah, we could get a couple young guns for Brook. Yeah, I think we could. A veteran team could use Brook, but we need to get young. I'm telling y'all, we need to push the pace. Please hit the like button, y'all. We need to get younger. We need to get players that can play with pace. I don't know why y'all ain't peeping that. Don't you see how quick Giannis goes up and down the court? Why wouldn't you want other players that can go close to his pace and then just push the tempo and just run people off the court? That's why the name D'Antoni has been brought up in this chat before, because we need tempo, we need pace. That is what we need. That's what we were missing. You have a stallion there that can get up and down the court in a matter of steps. Why aren't you putting the players around him to take advantage of that? That's D'Antoni would do that. That's why D'Antoni might not need to be our real coach. If he can be the assistant to handle the offense, let him do that. We need a D'Antoni. We need a that type of mind that thinks outside the box, knows how to put the pieces together. This man was winning games with players that were under 6'10", just playing small ball. He has a mind. We need a coach with a mind. Nick Nurse has a mind. These are the type of coaches we need. Man, Bucks, if y'all don't hurry up and do what you need to do. Patricia P said no King Brook. Hey, Patricia P, if we can get Miles Turner, we can get Brook up out of there. I'm going to keep it real. If you get like Miles Turner, see you, Brook. 7Z said give Brook Lopez 2-year, $30 million. I'm not mad at that. Tim Jones said, I think Brook would take less to stay right there, betterment of the organization. Okay. He might. Robert Brooks said, I'll trade Brooks if we can get Miles Turner or Porzingis back. Ooh, Porzingis. What do y'all think about? Would y'all trade Khris Middleton for Porzingis? Or is that too weird with two big men like that? But I still think it would kind of be like him and Brook, but with a younger version that got more offense, is faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, could that work? Could you trade Khris Middleton for Porzingis? Is that an upgrade? Porzingis for Khris Middleton. These are very interesting trades. Y'all are very entertaining today. I appreciate y'all joining the Impromptu Live. Some of these trades are very interesting. Porzingis for Khris Middleton. Big Ken said, do you think Brandon... Oh, absolutely. Brandon Ingram. He would be a direct replacement for Khris Middleton. A younger version that's hungry. Brandon Ingram is literally like a younger, better version of Khris Middleton. He got the same game. That tall, lanky little. He got the mid-range jumper. He got that game. Yeah, he would be a nice fit too. I like Brandon Ingram. No, the Wolves ain't gonna trade Edwards. Edwards is the truth. He a beast. Edwards is a beast. That's an interesting one. Bucks and 4 podcast said Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones would be a great true point guard to have. And you shouldn't have to give up much for him. Is he a free agent? Bucks 4 podcast? Is he a free agent? Let me know in the chat. Because he's a very solid back point guard. I agree. Matt Brown said facts. If you don't get transition buckets, it's tough to win. Yeah, we do that half court, and that's what Jrue do. Jrue does a lot of that, like, slow it and want to back you down, dribble. It's too slow for Giannis. Isra Gopher said trade Middleton. Absolutely, we gotta get him out of there. We just got to. We gotta trade him. Matt Brown said, hey, I agree on B. Ingram would be nice and add like Clarkson and insert Marjon. That can't be too crazy. I agree. I completely agree. That would be nice. These are reasonable trades now. Now we get more reasonable. My boy, the truth in the building. Porzingis is a free agent. The plot thickens. Huh. The truth. What would you do? Would you trade? Would you take Middleton for Porzingis? Yeah, Ingram is better. Definitely better than Middleton. Absolutely better than Middleton. I would take Ingram any day. Jrue for Cat? Then who's our point guard, though? If you give them Jrue, then who's our point guard? That's the only problem I have with that. We would need a point guard. Passamendo said Porzingis had a solid year, but I don't know about his presence in the paint. He would stretch the floor for us, though. Absolutely. And he would be able to go to free throw line. He'd just be more agile. Brook is slow. He can't bend. It would just... it would help the team over the long haul. The truth said we can't trade Khris nowhere where he won't agree to. Is that because of his contract? The truth? Is that because of his contract? Patricia P. Fred VanVleet is another solid point guard. Yeah, I like VanVleet, and I think he's a free agent this year. I like VanVleet would fit our system very well too. I like Fred VanVleet. That's a good look. That's a good look, Fred VanVleet. What y'all think about Fred VanVleet? I think that's a good one. I think that's a real good one. Fred VanVleet, he'd be awesome on the Bucks. He'd be awesome. Little undersized. That'd be the only problem. He's a little bit undersized, but as far as ability, oh come on, yeah, that would be absolutely, absolutely. I would totally want him on the team. Totally would want him on the team. Make sure I get to all y'all comments. See, now this is too much to give up. Jrue and Middleton for Beal, that's too much. No, I'm not doing that. The truth said Khris has the power in his contract when he can opt out and leave, so Milwaukee has to work with them or get nothing. Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Okay, good looking. Good looking, the truth. Matt Brown said, I'm so VanVleet and Ingram. That would be all we need. That's not even going crazy. You give us Fred VanVleet and Ingram with Giannis, it's a wrap. That would be all we need. That would be a perfect if there was a way to make that happen. See, that's not even asking no crazy, not even going to the Dame level. If you give us Brandon Ingram and Fred VanVleet with Giannis, y'all don't think that's better than Middleton? Come on, man. Ingram is better than Middleton alone. Come on, man. 801 Sheepy said, Middleton and Allen for Hield. Middleton and Hield is a horse apiece to me. Nah. That's hustling backwards a little bit. I'm not getting Hield. Trae Young is interesting because he's not really happy in Atlanta. But will he know his role that this is Giannis's team, not his team? Like I don't know if his pride and ego would allow him to be what he needs to be here and fall back. But I do like Trae, and I like Trae because he got heart. He's willing to take and make the big shot. Trae got heart, so I mess with Trae Young. I mess with Trae Young. I do, but I don't think it's reasonable for us to be able to get him. though. I don't think we'll be able to. Yeah, this is a reasonable and interesting trade by JT. Khris for OG Anunoby. It can't just be him. I would want OG Anunoby, and I would want the Barnes dude. I want Scott Barnes. Or I would want Andrew. I would take Anunoby and Siakam together. Give us both of them for Khris. Or yeah, because that's not enough. Just OG, nah. We would need more than that. I would do this though. What if we traded Pat Allen for Jeremy Grant? I would do that. I would do that. I definitely would do that. All right, y'all. So it's about to be 11 here, getting a little late. I need to get myself together. Appreciate everybody joining the chat. I'll probably be going live in a couple days so we can talk about the playoffs and whatnot. Y'all know I like to always stay connected with the best chat on YouTube. Shout out to Bucks Nation. It ain't over. We still got lots to talk about. we gotta say what we gotta say until Bud get fired for real. We've got to get him up out of here. We gonna still be talking. So y'all stay tuned. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. This is Milwaukee Bucks NBA playoff talk. We cooking with the apron on. Please comment. Please like, subscribe, and share the content. Go.